Hi everyone, I hope you're having a great day today. So today I decided to film this fall makeup look. It's inspired by a look that Holmes here on YouTube put up about 2 weeks ago, maybe a week ago was it? And it's just this really awesome smoky eye with a glitter lid. I will link her video down below. And I have been loving this, and I've been playing with different ways to do it for fall, and I think it is absolutely perfect. There's a bunch of different lip combinations you can do, so you will definitely be seeing me change this around a little bit in a couple videos to show you some awesome fall looks that you can do with this technique. I'm not wearing any eyeliner. I just used the eyeshadows and tape to create a winged look, so this is really great for anybody with downturned eyes like myself. And yeah, so without any further ado, let's just get right into this fall makeup look.
So first off, I need to have some tea because it is very early in the morning and I can't even speak now that I'm doing this thing, but I decided to have it in my frozen mug, which I love so much. And now starting with my eyes, I have them already taped, and I am using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Primer to get everything prepped for my lids. And now I'm going to be using the Nikki Tutorials Too Faced Power of Makeup palette, and I'm taking Ivy, this shade, and putting this all over my lid, and then using the tape to wing it out just at the corners of my eyes. Now going in with Painkiller, I'm taking this color and putting it in my crease. I'm really keeping it to the outer V and really making sure that I make a V, that I'm not blending that out into something muddled, because I want the shadow on the lid to really stand out. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend that shadow. Now going into Makeup and Chill, the darker brown, I'm going to just smoke out this brown shadow. I'm not going to go above the crease color that we put in. I'm just going to deepen what is already there. And then again, blending that out, really focusing this in the outer V and using the blending to bring it into my crease in my inner corner. Now I'm going into Wanted, this beautiful matte black shade, and I'm using very little of this in my outer V, keeping it there, and then as I'm blending, dragging it into the crease a little bit more to make that crease smoky. And I went in a couple times to get this to the shade that I wanted. You know, just a morning Disney sesh. So now for the glitter part, I am taking my Too Faced Shadow Insurance and using it as a glitter glue, and I used a brush to apply it onto my lid. Now going into Sugar Coated, this pink glitter shade, I am packing this onto my lid. I didn't use a loose pigment because I wasn't really feeling it, and I love how this shade turned out. I finally found a love for this shade and a way to use this shade, and I'm just packing it onto the lid, making sure it really stands out, and then blending out the crease and the outer corner a little bit to make sure everything looks nice. And then just to give a little bit of dimension, I'm putting Irresistible, I believe that's the name of it, the gold shimmer, onto the center of my lid. And now peeling away the tape to reveal the wings that I have. And now moving on to my face, I'm taking my Nivea Men's Sensitive Skin Post-Shave Balm as my primer. Y'all know I love this stuff. I have been re-falling in love with it because I wasn't using it for a while, and now I just want to smooth out the center of my face, so I'm taking my Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Primer, and I'm putting this anywhere that I have fairly large pores. And of course, using my Rimmel London Match Perfection Foundation, I'm putting this on with a brush at first, and then using a more angular brush by Real Techniques to really get into my under eyes and into the edges of my wings. And then just to smooth everything out, I'm taking a damp beauty blender and just packing everything into the skin. Now onto concealer, of course, using the NYX HD concealer. I have shade 01 and 02, and I'm just placing this anywhere that I need to be concealed, and then adding in the highlighting shade into the areas that I want to highlight. Now, this would not be a fall glam look if we did not bake, so I'm taking my airspun powder and I am baking my under eyes and the center of my face. I love using this powder. It is so fine and perfect and amazing. And I'm also going to set my contour, so going back into the Nikki Tutorials palette, taking the Chocolate Soleil bronzer in there, I'm going to contour with that, and then I'm going to set my bake under my contour and let all of the baking happen while we finish up the brows and mascara. And now that our face is sufficiently baked, it's time to brush it off, and I'm going to take this highlighting shade from my Wet n Wild palette and use that to help kick off the bake using my big Sephora fluffy brush. And this also helps to set my face with another powder, and it's just really amazing, and I love it so, so much. And once all of the bake is kicked off, I'm going to go in and contour the rest of my face using the exact same Chocolate Soleil bronzer, just doing my nose, my forehead, and my jawline, adding a little bit more to my cheekbones, and then blending everything out. Now going into my Jaclyn Hill Becca Cosmetics Champagne Glow palette, I'm taking Amaretto, this beautiful fall blush, and I'm just adding this to my cheekbones and to my cheeks. I went a little crazy, so I ended up going in with my Beauty Blender and toning it down a little bit. And then going back into the palette, taking Champagne Pop, I am popping this all over my face, on my cheeks, on my nose, on my Cupid's bow, on my eyebrow, everywhere. I use this highlight. I love it so, 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 so much. And then I'm going to go into my Nikki Tutorials palette and take Champagne Truffle and just top my highlighter with this. And I love this combination of Champagne Pop and Champagne Truffle. I think it's so beautiful and amazing, and I love it. Now for lips, I'm taking the ColourPop Lippy in Chai and filling in my entire lip with this, not just lining my lips. And then I'm going to end up topping this with my Bobbi Brown Uber Beige lipstick, just to give it a little bit more of a glossy look than a matte look. And then just adding some finishing touches, I'm taking what's left on that pointed brush and smoking out my lower lash line. And then I'm going to set my face using my Wet n Wild setting spray.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below, and let me know what types of videos you want to see in the future. I am so excited that we are finally in fall, because it means I can wear darker lips, darker eyes, sweaters. It's amazing. And next week I'm going to be starting up my special effects looks for Halloween. So make sure you're following me on my Instagram, because I'm not going to be filming every look that I'm doing, but I will definitely be trying to put them up on my Instagram. So go ahead and follow me over there to see what I will be up to this Halloween season. I upload every Wednesday and Sunday, in case you were wondering, and I am rambling. So I will let you guys go. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye!